Villagers gathered around the burning windmill. They cheer the apparent death of the monster. Their joy is tempered by the realization that Henry Frankenstein is also apparently dead. Hans, the father of the girl, the creature drowned in the previous film, wants to see the monster's bones. He falls into a flooded pit underneath the mill, where the monster, having survived the fire, strangles him. Hauling himself from the pit, the monster casts Hans' wife into it to her death. He next encounters Minnie, who flees in terror. Henry's body is returned to his fiancée Elizabeth at his ancestral castle's home. Minnie arrives to sound the alarm about the monster, but her warnings goes unheeded. Elizabeth, seeing Henry move, realizes he is still alive. He's nursed back to health by Elizabeth. Henry has renounced his creation, but still believes he may be denied to unlock the secret of life and immortality. A hysterical Elizabeth cries that she sees death coming, foreshadowing the arrival of Henry's former mentor, Dr. Stimulus Praetorius. In his rooms, Praetorius shows Henry several homicidally he has created, including a miniature queen, king, devil, ballerina, and a mermaid. Praetorius wishes to work with Henry to create a mate for the monster and offers a toast to their venture to a new world of gods and monsters. Upon forcing Henry to help him, Praetorius will grow an artificial brain while Henry gathers the parts for the mate. Henry and Elizabeth, now married, are visited by Praetorius. He is ready for Henry to do his part in their grand collaboration. Henry refuses, and Praetorius calls the monster, who demands Henry's help. Henry again refuses, and Praetorius orders the monster out, secretly signaling him to kidnap Elizabeth. Praetorius guarantees her safe return upon Henry's participation. Henry returns to his tower laboratory, where spite of himself, he grows excited over his work. After being assured of Elizabeth's safety, Henry completes the bride's body. A storm rages as final preparations are made to bring the bride to life. Her bandage wrapped body is raised through the roof. Lightning strike a kite, sending electricity through the bride. Henry and Praetorius lower her and realize their success. "She's alive! Alive!" Henry cries. They remove her bandage and help her to stand. The bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Praetorius declares. The excited monster sees his mate and reaches out to her, asking friend. The bride, screaming, rejects him. "She hates me like others," the monster says as Elizabeth races to Henry's side. The monster rampages through the laboratory. The monster tells Henry and Elizabeth, "Yes, go. You live." To Praetorius and the bride, he says, "You stay. We belong dead." While Henry and Elizabeth flee, the monster sheds a tear and pulls a lever to trigger the destruction of the laboratory and tower. Good evening, viewers. I'm your host, NightFrightFigures. This is the figure of the Bride of Frankenstein, which was released in 1935. The running time for this movie was 75 minutes. The budget plan on this movie was $397,000. Release date was April 22nd, 1935 in Los Angeles, May 10th, 1935, New York City. Yes, this figure comes with a stand, and you can see the lightning rod next to her with a changeable head before she was unveiled, with the lightning strikes going down on the side of her head, or her hair. And that's about it, really. A great stand for the Bride of Frankenstein to stand on, and another part of the collection that I have put together. And coming very soon will be the creature from the Black Lagoon. So I hope you enjoyed this figure. You can see the long white cape. The hands are still bandaged. Underneath the cape, she's still bandaged. So that's about all there was for the Bride of Frankenstein. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this, and like I tell everybody, stay very creepy.